Okay, let's talk about searching and filtering clips. Well, by keywords, could be by anything really. I'm going to go back to my Lee Summit North footage, and I'm going to go up to the search box that shows up. It's important while we're here to point out some of the options. You've already messed with the switching from film strip to list view. Take a look at the options that you have when you're looking at these film strip views. Do you want to zoom in on those thumbnails a little bit? How much of it do you want to see? Do you want to zoom into the film strip, or do you want to see all? Shift Z will get this back to here. Take note of some of these other options down here. How can you group clips and sort clips? These are things that I'm not going to get into, but just know that they're there. This will help you play back from clip to clip, skipping right from one to the next. These will show the audio waveforms, which can be really helpful in editing. Also, to let me know that, hey, there's probably a super loud fire truck horn right there, and I would rather be on the lookout for that. So I'm going to back that up. Make sure you know that you can view clips by all, hide rejected, favorites, rejected, unused. We're going to get into that in just a second. Zooming in. And then in the search box, you could type in, car. And that's going to take you to clips that may have had that car tag on there. Well, I took that off of there. So I'm going to go ahead, and in this clip, I'm going to add a note that says, hey, there's a dog in this clip. So I click one time deliberately there, and I type in dog. So now, whenever I search for a clip that has dog in it, it grabs that clip right there. So again, this is not that useful for this one little snippet of project, but let's say you wanted to get a little bit more specific in your search. As you zoom into this, you see the filter HUD that shows up. And the filter HUD is kind of the multi-purpose tool of identifying clips and finding clips that have different relationships to one another or that have different characteristics. You may find clips that you've rated already as favorites, but you only want clips that you've rated as favorites. I'm going to go ahead and uncheck that. You may have clips that are rated as favorites, and then in the text box maybe also include dogs. So all the clips that are dogs and favorites. So there I've already kind of created a filter. And it's important to note that when you do create that filter and you make that search, take a look and you'll see that, oh, I'm not seeing all my media because right now I have a filter on, and I can reset that by hitting the X button. And that's a quick look at searching, sorting, and filtering. But if I wanted to take that same thing to the next level and I wanted to have access to those filters, I would create a smart collection. So let's do that same filter. I've got dog and I've got favorites, and then I'm going to click on new smart collection. I'm going to say favorite dog clips. Another way I could have made a smart collection is to right click on our event and choose new smart collection. Now that I've got that smart collection, I can access those clips whenever I want. You may have noticed too that you have default library smart collections that show up: all video, audio, favorites, all your projects, so forth. If I want to change this, double click on that and I can get in and make some modifications to those smart filters. Alright, so that's the smart collection. We're going to analyze and fix next, and then talk about roles as well.